Hi, I'm Dr. Art Hister, and this is your medical pipeline. And today I want to talk to you about successful losers. Now, the term successful loser sounds like an oxymoron, but it isn't. There's actually a very important definition of what this is. If you were to ask my wife what a successful loser is, I'm sure she would point to me and smirk. And she would mean it in a certain way that I'm not sure I would be happy with. But in fact, she's right. I am a successful loser. I have lost well over 10% of my body weight and kept it off for over a year. In fact, I've kept it off for about 8 or 9 years. And that's what a successful loser is. Somebody who loses at least 5 to 10% of their body weight and keeps it off for at least 1 year and hopefully a lot longer than that. So what differentiates a successful loser from somebody who does yo-yo dieting? That is, they lose some weight, gain it back, lose some weight and gain it back. You know, they've done a number of studies on successful losers and they find there's certain factors that they have in common. Number one, they all actually watch their diet. They're not on the same diet. We don't necessarily eat a calorie restricted diet, but we watch what we eat. We don't pig out. Number two, this one is really, really important. We all do a regular amount of vigorous physical activity. That'll vary, of course, but usually on the order of 4 or 5 days a week, at least for 45 minutes at a time. Something vigorous, really getting your heart rate going, aerobic activity, and most of us do some resistance training as well. Another factor that's really important, and this one is sort of a funny one because people wouldn't think of this, is we weigh ourselves a lot. You actually are told when you're losing weight not to weigh yourself, not to get neurotic about it. In fact, successful losers are neurotic. They weigh themselves frequently. And the reason is, I know in my own situation, the reason is that when I gain a couple of pounds, I just work out a little bit harder and I watch my what I eat for the next few days. I don't want to start on that slippery slope of gaining it back. And the fourth factor, and this is the one I really, really want to push in this item, that every successful loser eats regular meals with a focus on a good breakfast. One of the things that I think people who are unsuccessful at losing weight do too frequently is they cut out meals, particularly breakfast. Breakfast sets the metabolic table for the day. You eat a good breakfast, you will eat less during the day as a consequence, and you'll get more of a chance to join our club. We need more members of successful losers. Do those things, and I'm sure you'll succeed as well.